from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Attack!
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. The Steelers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Buying time to his left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away. He's got his running back out of the backfield. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Short throw caught by Bowers. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man, complete. It's Lloyd. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good up. For this offense with solid field position. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Love, they go play action now. They'll roll him out right. And he goes out of bounds without getting rid of it. A big, big loss there, and it goes down as a sack as well. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. Working out of the gun. Love. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just float from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Throwing. Love. This ball down the field for Pitts. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Well, let's face it, when you hold someone to just 6 points in a game, the feeling that you have among your team is that you're not going to lose very many of those. That's the way to get it done.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Brock Bowers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Play action this time with Love. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Room to maneuver at the 35. Through the middle of the field. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they can't bring him down. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Azeez Ojulari in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Easy. Hey, 43, 15.
Now here's Mahomes. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Hey, rip list. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's Love. That is caught. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. And now Love going to change things up. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. Now 3rd down and very long. Love. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. 44 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hey, riblet. Hey, 57.
Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Yellow. 15, 15.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right side.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Yellow. Right side.
He'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Brock Bowers as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Love now. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Darren Stingley picks it. He may go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, this defense, Charles, we know how good they are, but they've been beat a couple of times in this game. However, they got the latest laugh.
And how about the way they hung in there? Because you're exactly right. They're not used to being dented as they've been so far in this game. But what they just did there with that pick six, that's the equivalent of what was happening to them. They're throwing touchdown passes against them. Okay, we'll take one back against you.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Final play of the half, Love. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Ready.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bengals are back within a score.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Moody good with the extra point.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards.
Yellow. Hey, 57, color.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
They'll try the left side. Lloyd. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Marshawn Lloyd
With career touchdown number 70.
And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Love looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Off the play fake, Love. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They'll try the left side. It's Lloyd. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th.
Attack, attack!
Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Bowers.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So a moment to catch our collective breath. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Lloyd is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Patrick Mahomes, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Throwing. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And he's got it inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
This likely a must-have, third and goal.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Level sneak it.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. From a yard out.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
He finds his man complete. That's Lloyd. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
15.
In motion, the tight end. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Attack!
Now here's Mahomes.
That is caught downfield. It's Worthy.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
To throw now, here's Love. He's going to let it fly.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Attack. Hey, ribble it. Our side.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Xavier Worthy.
58 yards.
And the Steelers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
That's caught at the 1. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Love from the gun on third down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Love. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Bengals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as